Get inside my ass and don't call it a comeback. The tourist has returned. After 7 long years in the grave. Sorry for the delay. I was taking a shit. The 7-year shit. People always talk about the 7-year itch. That ain't nothing compared to the 7-year shit. It fucking kills. But I'm back. Hey, what went into it? The decision to come back. Why now? People keep asking me. Left and right all over town. Why now? Why was this the right decision for you? We'll get into it right here. Hey, this following podcast contains lasers that may trigger seizures in photosensitive listeners. Listener discretion is advised. This is Laser Show, bitch.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance, dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. This is Laser Show, bitch. Time to get a little aggressive, I think. Time to put the pedal to the metal. Hey, that's why I'm bringing the tourist back at all. It's time to grab life by the horns, ain't it? Getting too old to just be sitting on my ass. Just waiting for the slap on NBC to cast me. No, I gotta make my own moves. The overly excited tourist has returned. Oh, welcome to Laser Show, episode 30. I'm your host, Ryan O'Flanagan. Also known as the overly excited tourist. He's back. Holy Snopes. So I just put out a little announcement earlier this week on my socials that I'm bringing back the tourist videos. For those who don't know about the overly excited tourist, I imagine if you're listening to this podcast, you probably do. But if you don't, if you're just simply a Laser Show fan and nothing else, wow, bless your ass. Bless your ass to Kingdom Come. The Overly Excited Tourist was a sketch series that I did on Funny or Die, with Funny or Die, in 2017. And it did pretty well. It got some traction there. And to this day, that's where most of my fans discovered me. I did them all. I did go to different cities and do this silly little character, and I think I did like 32 or 33 of these videos. Every single week from like May to December of 2017. What a year. What was I? Jeepers. I was 29 years old. Oh, I was in my prime. If you could stay any age for the rest of your life. I was just talking about this with someone. And I said 29. And not because of the overly excited tourist. Whoa, wow, what an age that would be, huh? If I had to do the overly excited tourist forever. But what a fun age. What a great number. I'm a little biased, of course. I'm a July 29th baby. Shout out to the 29th babies. Laserheads who are 29th babies. I think that's a more worthwhile thing to celebrate than having the same sign as someone. That's a 1 in 31 shot we're talking. You got a 1 in 12 shot of having the same sign. Who gives a shit? Drop me a comment in the Instagram if you're a 29th baby. We're talking October 29th. Yeah, my college roommate, Amato Zeno. Shout out Amato Zeno, an October 29th baby. We're talking 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro NFL center Ryan Khalil, a March 29th baby. We're talking about my niece here, an April 29th baby. I'm just doxing everyone that I know. Anywho, I did these videos. I was 29 years old back in 2017. And what a year it was. These videos, they were on Funny or Die. And in 2017, being on the front page of Funny or Die, which really barely even exists anymore, but being on the front page of Funny or Die, was that a big deal. This was back when people would go to their web browser. They'd go to Mozilla Firefox, and they'd go to funnyordie.com and just watch funny videos. And if you were on the front page of Funny or Die, ooh, you could get millions of views. Oh, those sweet, sweet views. And I did these videos with them for 7 months. And then, frankly, I just got sick of it. I got sick of doing this character. It became something that was not how it started. It started off as just kind of a bumbling fool on Hollywood Boulevard. Then Funny or Die picked it up, this series. We made a few of them, ended up making a bunch of them. And as the series went on, people seemed to respond more and more to the crazier and crazier this character got, to where by the end I was just screaming. And a lot of the videos started to just bleed into one another. They all were kind of, they all started to feel kind of the same. And I got sick of doing that character, to be honest with you. I thought, is this what I really want? And I was chasing the views. That's all I was doing. I was putting out these videos because they would get a lot of views. And I was trying to get a lot of views and a lot of followers. And that's all I cared about. But I didn't necessarily love the art that I was producing. The videos that I like, Lord knows, they are not videos that get a lot of views. But there are videos that I think are very funny, and I stand by. I stand by Gaviel. I stand by all the dead Kevins. But if someone said, show me what you do, show me an example of you being funny, I would not show them the overly excited tourist. I wouldn't do that. And it was becoming, at the time, it certainly was the only thing I had going in my career. And I have very little else going now, admittedly. But I've had a couple more things where I feel a little bit more comfortable just busting this character back out. I'm not as self-conscious about, damn, this is the only thing I've ever done, and it's this wild, obnoxious character that a lot of times I don't even think is that funny. And it was my first time ever having haters. Hey, if you ain't got haters, you ain't poppin', they say. But also, if you do have haters, it hurts your feelings. Do you want to be poppin'? Or do you want to not have your feelings hurt all the time? And I thought, you know what? Let's just kill this fucker off. And I killed him off at the end of 2017. And it's been, it's weighed on me. It's been 7 long years, and it has weighed on me. As my career has had its ups and downs. Oh, mostly downs. But a couple ups. But it's definitely weighed on me, for sure. 7 long years of going, man, I really had the biggest thing I've done, really, for my career. And I kind of just let it go. I didn't really grab the bull by the horns. I had the bull. I was on that bull. And I thought, I don't like this bull. Gonna go ahead and get off this bull before it bucks my ass. Before it bucks me right up the ass. So I got off the bull. And yeah, I've for sure had thoughts over the years of, damn, I don't know if you'd call it regret, because I don't know if I regret stopping the character. But definitely second thoughts. And definitely have gotten down on myself, feeling like a quitter. Because Lord knows, I mean, if you get a viral web series, you ride that shit. Even if it's your first rodeo, you hold on to that bull. But I didn't feel good about what I was doing. I wasn't really proud of it. I was proud of the views. But I wasn't really proud of the material. But then, now that I'm older, I'm 36 now at the time of this recording. And who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It brought so many people so much happiness. Where people, to this day, people are constantly quoting the tourist in the comments. People come up to me all the time after shows. To this day, me and my friends, we always say, "Are you joking my ass?" To this day. You've had such an impact on our lexicon. And that's badass. And the landscape has really changed the internet video landscape. Look at fucking Khabibi. This fucking asshole. This guy points at stuff. And he's got the most the most followers on all of TikTok. This fucking dork who points at stuff. Oh, yeah, have you seen Khabibi? He points at things. And he's a millionaire because he points at things. But that's his thing. If I did that, would I be proud of it and go, you got to see my art? I'm really proud of what I've created. No. But would I like to be a millionaire? Yeah. Yeah, I have $600. I also have 50 cents in savings. Up to you to decide if I'm joking or not. Please come see me on the road and please buy my merch. Oh, side note, if you're coming to see me on the road on this October run of shows, a couple of them, hey, to the surprise of no one, have been canceled. Of course, these goddamn funny bones. Fuck funny bone comedy clubs. Now, I'm sure they're great when you're successful and you can fill them. I can't. They have a real threshold of 100 people that need to buy tickets. 100 tickets need to be sold for them to for sure not cancel. And I ain't getting 100 people out on Wednesday night in Albany. So Albany canceled. Hartford canceled. Probably Syracuse, TBD, I'll let you know. Maybe Portland. And if that happens, then Vermont too. So I'm feeling good. Things are good. Had to move some flights around. Couldn't get a refund on my rental car. Really needed it. Actually said, please. I said, can I please get a refund on this rental car? I'm no longer making this trip, and I'm broke. I'm telling chat support at Expedia, please, I'm broke. Can you please give me a refund? He did give me $100 in Expedia credit, though, so that was nice. Shout out Expedia, one of my sponsors. One of the sponsors here at Laser Show. But anywho, as I've gotten older and gotten some distance on it, you know, I don't really, I don't have the same, like, I don't want to call it disdain, but I think at the time I thought I was a little self-conscious about that being the only thing I was known for, was this character. And I think I've done more in my career. I've done a few TV things and toured doing stand-up, and I feel like I've solidified, hey, I've got some other stuff going on other than this tourist character. So where I'm no longer, you know what, maybe I can do this again. What really started me thinking about doing the tourist again was really TikTok. TikTok.com. I was kind of late to TikTok. I only got on TikTok, I don't know, 3 years ago or something. And so I was just cranking out, I was putting out all my like old videos just to get a bunch of videos on there. And I went through all my Two Guys on a Bench. Love those. Always stand by those. Very funny. If you don't know Two Guys on a Bench, get fucked. Some of my best stuff. Filmed horizontally. That's how fast time passes. No one films anything horizontally anymore. By the way, these new tourist videos, filmed vertically. It's a totally different vibe. But anyway, I was putting those videos on. Ran out of those. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just put out the old tourist videos? Which have kind of just been dead and buried for 7 years. I've kind of put them out of my mind. But they might do well on TikTok, and who cares? Who cares if people hate them? Because Lord knows, when Funny or Die posted those, they got a lot of views, and a lot of people like them. But the people that like those videos aren't the people that are commenting on the videos. If you're taking the time to comment on a video, it's usually because you hate it. And you want to go, fuck this guy. What is this character? Stop putting these videos out. And it's the same thing every time. People are getting very upset in the comment. These haters. And a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, I agreed with them. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. The Hollywood Boulevard one was funny, and it went off the rails. But people responded to it going off the rails. They loved when I went off the rails. So I was putting them on my TikTok. And it was cool to see, they got a new audience. They reached a new audience, and that was kind of cool to see. It was also cool to see the old audience that had forgotten about it. People commenting, oh shit, I remember this guy. This was like my whole fucking life in 2017. I don't know if anyone said that. Hopefully no one said that. If you said that, you're a loser. Please don't watch this next batch of videos. You have to go for a walk. But I was putting these videos out on TikTok, the old tours videos, and because of that, I had to caption them. You can't put videos out without captioning them anymore. It's a whole new landscape, whole new life, whole new world. So I had to caption them, and because of that, I had to watch all these videos. And I have not watched the 2017 tourist videos since they came out. At all. Haven't watched a single one for a damn second. And I put them out. I started to caption them, editing them, caption them. And honestly, in doing this, I started to realize, fuck, man, these were kind of hilarious. Some of the shit I say in these videos is hilarious. Shit on my dad's back, piss on the back of my knees, stuff like that. Where I was editing these videos and I was laughing out loud. And I thought, man, these were the days. That's some funny stuff I was saying. And it was my first time feeling kind of good about The Tourist in years. I thought, man, this is actually pretty fucking funny. Why was I doubting myself so much? And Lord knows, I'm in an interesting place in my life and career, to where I'm gonna just go ahead and just forge ahead and put out whatever the hell I can and whatever the hell I want. And I thought to myself, why not? Who am I to take away the torch? I'm still alive. It's not like I've died and these videos have to live on, sadly. I'm still alive and I'm still traveling. Why don't I just do some goddamn tourist videos again? A lot of people that I've talked to about this, they were shocked. You want to do the tourist? Yeah, I thought you hated the tourist. It's not that I hate the tourist. I was just kind of done with the tourist. Ready to move on to other aspects of my life. And then no other aspects of my life ever happened. Go figure. So I reached out to my managers. I have a couple managers, good boys. They have nothing to manage. I don't know what they do, because I have nothing going on. But they manage it. I texted them, I said, boys, you're not going to believe this, but I'm actually thinking about when I do the road this year, or next year, whatever it was, I'm going to start doing the tourist again. What do you guys think? They said, hell yeah, brother. Let's reach out to Funny or Die and see what they think. Now, Funny or Die has pretty much... Well, first of all, Funny or Die has been trying to get me to do more tourist stuff for like years. After I ended the character, they were constantly reaching out going, if you're not going to do the sketches anymore, maybe we can write a movie? There was the time when I was trying to write an overly excited tourist movie, which that would not do well. You know who would love that movie? Is the people who love the overly excited tourist. So a couple dozen thousand people in the world would ever see that and appreciate it. Everyone else would go, what the fuck is this? That never came to fruition. Maybe a TV show, maybe some other avenue you can do this character. We missed this character. It was good for them. It was good for Funny or Die, and it was good for me. I heard that Funny or Die, when they would have meetings with content creators in their hallowed halls, that they would show them, a slideshow, a PowerPoint of what they're looking for, and they would put the overly excited tourists in their presentation, and they'd go, this is an example of a guy that we found each other, and he started making videos through our website, and they blew up, and it was a great relationship. Did well for him, did well for us, And that's what we're looking for. I was like their crown jewel. In 2017, I was the crown jewel of Funny or Die. I swear to God. You might not think I was ever the crown jewel of anyone's anything, but I swear to God in 2017, boy, was I the crown jewel of Funny or Die. So they were trying to get me to do something, and it just never materialized. I didn't feel like he is an appropriate character to do in any other format other than quick 2-minute long videos. I didn't see him in a long form kind of thing. I tried. I wrote a few outlines that they hated. Tried to make like an overly excited tourist like horror movie. Somehow they didn't like that one. And it just kind of dissolved. So my managers reach out to Funny or Die and they say, guess what? Funny Ryan O'Flanagan, you're not going to believe this. He wants to do tourist videos again. And I thought Funny or Die, I thought the people at Funny or Die would be in that office just fucking throwing papers in the air, celebrating, crying, hugging. He's back. He wants to do the videos again. He wants to do the videos again. People at the water cooler just crying and losing their shit, screaming, throwing their papers into the hallway over at Funny or Die. And Funny or Die, they didn't give a shit. They didn't care at all that I wanted to do the videos again. Funny or Die, admittedly, they're not what they used to be. Funny or Die used to be the shit. They would put out sketches, videos, and they don't really do that anymore. They kind of, they produce more long-form stuff. They produce At Midnight, that show. They produced American Vandal. They more produce long-form stuff. They're not just like putting out sketches. No one's gone to funnyordie.com since I left. Sorry, funnyordie.com. I left and it went to shit. So Funny or Die was basically like, that's cool, he wants to do those again. We've moved on. We can't, well, first of all, they were paying me. That's what I really wanted. I didn't just want that Funny or Die bump, because that's worth nothing now. I wanted money, because these videos are a pain in the ass to make. They take all day, they're exhausting, I edit them. Funny or Die was paying me, I think, like $750 per video. And they gave me a company card. And I was using that card. I would pay for the rental car. I would pay for my hat. I would pay for the hotel. They were paying for everything. It was a pretty sick year that I really just cast away. Like dust in the wind. So that's what I was aiming for. I was like, let's reach out to Funny or Die and see if they'd be willing to pay me again like old times. Because I need it. I need money. Nothing is working out. I've had 4 national commercials in a row not air. That's got to be an all-time record of bad luck. Funny or Die got back and they said, yeah, maybe we can reach out to our branding department and see if we can attach a brand. That's the only way we can make money doing these videos and then pay him. They're like, maybe we reach out to like Oakley or something and then he can wear Oakley sunglasses. Something like that. I said, all right, cool. And then at the end of the video, I go, by the way, this is brought to you by Oakley, whatever. Nothing ever happened. Their branding department didn't respond or didn't care, and just never really heard anything. They gave up. My managers say, hey, we're going to try reaching out to a few different avenues, maybe like a hotel chain. Maybe you can be sponsored by Hilton, something like that. And then at the end of the video, you go, at the end of all my travels, holy snopes, I like to sleep at the Hilton. And then the Hilton can pay you for these videos. But I don't know what brand would want to sponsor a character that's going shit in my mouth and slap my aunt. I'm at the Washington Monument. You know, it's not an easy thing to get sponsorship for. So alas, couldn't find any sponsors. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to put them out on my own. Because deep down, I want to do these videos again. So I'm now losing money, which I can't be doing. I'm broke. My Venmo is Ryan O'Flan. Help. But I said, I'll put them out on my own. I'll buy my own damn hat. I'll pay for my own damn hotel. Fine, I'll do it. Just because I want to do the videos again. Deep down, for as much as I've hated on these videos, I missed them. I missed this guy. And hopefully they do well. And, I would love to get... Hopefully it could be like a if you build it, they will come situation where maybe they'll do well and then I can send those to a brand. Maybe like a weed brand or something. Who would ever sponsor the Overly Excited Tourist? It's tough. If anyone out there works at a company that might want to sponsor me, if you make shirts and I'll wear your shirt or something. But I do say some very inappropriate things. And it's worse this time, this season 2. So let's get into season 2. I got 8 brand spanking new cities for you. And they're new cities. They're brand new cities. They just got built. Started off in Boise. Was my first. This was February. So I filmed 7 of these already. They're in the can. And the can is in my ass. And I have an 8th I'm going to film in Buffalo. God, I hope these shows are dropping like flies. So hopefully I can still make it to Buffalo. But the first one I did was in Boise, back in Feb. This is the day, I filmed this the day after my Boise show where these 2 fucking Mormons screwed me out of $1,000 because they didn't like that I said the F word. I really hope now that they are dead. I hope that they are dead, and I hope that they go to hell and realize that their religion was wrong. And that they're losers, and they spent their whole lives wearing these one-piece pajamas and penis soaking, these pathetic loser. No, I'm sure they're lovely. These 2 super soakers. But they screwed me out of $1,000. I didn't know this. I had a great show in Boise. Honestly, fucking killed it. Felt really good. The next day, woke up, big day. I'm going to film my first tourist video. Had a Boise hat, got my sunglasses, and I started walking around town. And man, I was thinking, I don't know if I can do this. I am not who I used to be. In some ways, I'm better. But in some ways, I look at some of these old tourist videos, like the DC video. There is a part I walk up to a girl who's like in front of the White House protesting abortion. And I just walk right up and I get right in her face and I'm just acting like an idiot. I'm not saying anything about abortion, but I'm just going, do you know where Dan Trump is? Do you know where I can find Dan Trump? And she's like, Donald Trump? I was like, yeah. Like, I wouldn't do that now, I don't think. Maybe, hopefully, I'll keep ramping up. I've only filmed a few of these. Maybe I'll get my blind confidence back. But that seems... I was much braver, I guess, back in 2017. Back in my 20s. My roaring 20s. So I said, I don't know what this is going to be like. Making a fool of myself in public again. It's been so long since I've just publicly made a fool of myself. You don't think much of it when you're 29 and fucking hot. 2 trot. But now I'm a little bit more self-conscious, self-aware, a little bit more, I'm more shy. I feel like I'm more shy now, which is the opposite of how life should go. You should gain confidence as you get older, in most things, I think. But anyway, I started filming it, walking around Boise, and boy, when I tell you that I felt great. It felt like a weight off my shoulders. It really did, because I felt like I was doing something that I shouldn't have stopped doing. Or, I at least had second thoughts about having stopped. And I've thought about it for 7 years now. I'm going, man, that was a great opportunity. The door was open. But I didn't really have confidence in myself to do that, bring that character anywhere any further. I wouldn't want to do that character on stage at a big event. I got a comedian friend who has like a viral character where she goes to like raves, and she films, or like festivals, and her name's Dana, and she gets like free tickets to like festivals sometimes, and they're like, come to our festival. She's like gone viral, and she'll go on stage, I think, and like do this character. Like if I had to do that as the tourist, I'd kill myself. So I was, a little bit wary of where it was going. I was scared it was going to be too damn popular. Like Chappelle's show. It just got simply too popular for him, and he had to stop. I'm the Dave Chappelle of 2017 on Funny or Die. People will always say. But I filmed Boise. Took like 4 hours, and I had a pep in my step. I thought, damn, dude, I just filmed a tourist video. It did feel like such a relief to finally stop wavering back and forth. I don't know if I should do this character. Maybe being just a little bitch. Finally said, you know what, just do it. Just go do it, weirdo. Stop being weird. And I did it. Walked back to my hotel with a pep in my step. And I got back to my hotel, and my agent called me, and he told me that the show the night before, the shit had hit the fan, and these two Mormons complained and asked for a refund, and the club was not going to pay me. And the pep, let me tell you, was taken right out of my step. No more pep. I was pepless. Julius Pepless. These fucking Mormons. Blatantly incorrect religion. I don't know if any religion is correct, but I can tell you for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it ain't the Mormons. I hope they're dead, and I hope they got shot, execution style, in the back of the head. And I hope they were tied up. This is just one of the things that I think about sometimes. They screwed me out of $1,000, so I lost money on that trip. The next video I did, later in that month, actually it was just like a few days. Yeah, I flew straight from Boise to Miami. I don't know if anyone's seen these Golf Pass commercials. I've been doing these Golf Pass commercials, and they don't pay well, but they're airing all the time on if anyone's watching golf, you've probably seen me in these Golf Pass commercials. And they're non-union, and I'm in the union, so I'm not supposed to do them, and if they find out, I'm going to get in trouble, and I didn't think they were going to air at all, and they've been airing nonstop, and people will text me nonstop. Just saw you in this Golf Pass commercial. And you know what? SAG, come at me. I have nothing. What, are you going to stop giving me the money that you're not giving me for anything that I'm doing? You fuckers. Kick me out of SAG, see if I give a shit. They already took my health insurance, and I have a broken toe still. I have to do my own personal rehab on this thing. I gotta put this thing in the bathtub and get it all hot and stretch it out. Then I gotta ice it. Thanks a lot, SAG. Anyway, Miami, I will say, of the 7 videos that I've filmed and are in the can that's in my ass, Miami is my least favorite, just because for this Golf Pass commercial, they made me shave, and I hate how I look when I am clean shaven. I hate the way I look. I guarantee it. I look so terrible. I love the way I look when I have a scruff. I'm handsome as hell. But you shave my face? God, I look so weird and bad. I have such a gross face. Got a big schnoz. I'm very pale. Dark features. The guy who directs these Golf Pass commercials, he's this Boston guy. He's this comic named Jay Larson. And he always says, I come out clean shaven, and he goes, "Doesn't O'Flanagan look like a fucking serial killer? Just look at him, look." And he's like messing with me, but he's right. He's like, "I'm not even joking. Like, look at him, like the dark eyebrows, the dark eyes, the pale skin. He looks like a fucking serial killer." And then everyone's like, "Ha ha ha," and they all laugh at me. And the only reason they make me shave is because I'm in these commercials. I play like the sidekick to the main guy who has a beard, and they're like, "We can't have two guys with facial hair," even though the main guy is like 6'4", 6'5". He's huge, and I'm just his little sidekick. But we can't have the 5'9.5" guy also have facial hair. How would anyone tell the difference? They're gonna think they're seeing double. And they're not going to download the Golf Pass app, which is a great app. That isn't a complete waste of time. I don't even know what it is. They make me shave, so I had to shoot that. And then I filmed my Miami video, and I'm clean shaven in the video. Yuck. Don't care for it. Video itself was fine. Very hot day. I shot Austin. I shot Dallas. It wasn't Lee Harvey. It was me. Ryan Harvey Oswald. I shot Dallas. I shot Austin. Some of these videos, some of the places I go, Austin is an example. I'll go to these big party cities. Like I shot a New Orleans video in season 1. I shot a Vegas video in season 1. And Austin was kind of like this too. It's kind of an unsettling, kind of a weird vibe because these are cities that really come alive at night, and I film the videos in the day. I'm not gonna film the tourist at night. I gotta wear my sunglasses for fuck's sake. So like my Vegas video, it's like, oh my god, the tourist went to Vegas. He went to New Orleans. That's gonna be wild. And then you watch it, and I'm just like on like an empty street. And it's kind of a bummer. So Austin was a bit like that. Austin's got at least like a nice like town to walk around. Very cool town, Austin, before it all went to shit because of Joe Rogan. Now it sucks. Austin can kick rocks. But I went to Dirty Sixth, where all the partying happens. But I went at noon, and the street was just completely empty, and they were putting up like stanchions in preparation for the nighttime when all the activity would be happening. So I'm just like, hey, I'm here in Austin. And it's like, that's not real Austin, though. 12 p.m. Austin isn't real Austin. And then we went back to Dirty 6th Street at night after the show, and shit was popping off. That's the night I got physically thrown out of a bar for the first time in my life. I'm 36 years old. This strapping young 22-year-old man picked me up and threw me out. I didn't do shit. Yeah, I did a little bit of shit. But I didn't fall. I landed on my feet. He was trying to throw me like onto the ground, but he couldn't get me on the ground. I got to go back there. I got to go back to the, I think it was called Moose Knuckle. If anyone lives in Austin and you go to Moose Knuckle, ask for, hey, do you remember throwing out a 36-year-old man who was just literally minding his own business, and you couldn't get him on the ground? Because to this day, he's still not on the ground. I hope that bitch knows. I ain't on the ground, baby. I got cat-like reflexes. I got good hips. Sometimes I just straight up stretch my hips. Do a little pigeon pose. You ain't getting me on the ground. I'll grapple with you. Anyway, I did the Austin video, Dallas, and then Eau Claire, Wisconsin. This is the one that people kept commenting on when I put out my promo video for the new season. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Why is that in there? Because I got to shoot the videos where I go, okay? I'm not choosing where I go. Some places I got shows. And by the way, Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a fucking awesome town. It's better than Austin. I don't know about that. But it's a cool town with a very, very good comedy club. That's one of my favorites in the country. I think I might do an episode about like my top favorite comedy clubs. I was thinking about future eps. Top comedy clubs, top comedy pet peeves, you know? Do a little comedy episode. As opposed to all the other episodes that are really downers. But Eau Claire's tight. So, of course, I was there for a few days, and if I'm in a place for a few days, then I got time to do a video. That's the thing. When I was doing these videos in 2017, it was too much, and I got burnt out. In addition to everything I've already told you about how I felt about the videos and the character, it also was a shit ton of work, because I would drive to a city, film a tourist video, it would take hours, and then I would do a show at night, and that was too much. I'm never again going to do a tourist video when I have to do a show that night, because I am showing up to these shows. My voice is shot, I'm sunburnt, I'm tired. It definitely helps me. I get to know the town a little bit. I can talk about, hey, you guys got this store. What's up with that? What's up with that bridge? Hey, those train tracks are pretty wacky. A little bit of local pizzazz. It helped in that regard. But I'm not doing that to myself anymore. So I said, if I'm bringing this character back, I'm going to go easy on myself. If I have a completely free day, or plenty of time, and I don't have to travel, I'm not going to travel and film a video and do a show. I can only do 2 of the 3. So if I'm sleeping in a town, if I'm there for a club weekend, hey, I'll wake up on Saturday and film a video. Sure. But don't make me drive and then film a video. So if you want me to do a tourist video in your town, hey, hit me up. I'm gonna start doing like seasons. I mean, hoping this new season it goes at least fine and it isn't a huge disaster or a flop. Then I'll probably just stop. I'll probably just stop again. But I think the plan now is just when I tour, when I do the road, I'll try to film some videos and stockpile them, and then at the end of the year, put them out. Hey, new season's out. An episode a week for 2 months or something like that. Like I'm doing right now with my 8 fresh new eps. So if you want me to perform or to do a tourist in your town, try to get me on a show. Feel free. Don't underestimate the power you have to reach out to your local congressman or a venue owner, a bar owner. I'm trying to put together some tour dates for 2025. 2024 is in the shitter. My North Carolina show is just all got canceled. That's okay. They're kind of going through a lot. By the way, prayers up to the people of North Carolina, Western North Carolina. Got a lot of good friends out there. I love Asheville. Donate if you can to relief efforts out there. They got fucking decimated by this hurricane. And it's an awesome, awesome part of the country. As if being a Panthers fan wasn't bad enough for those people. Now their houses are flowing away. Washing away. So donate if you can to any relief funds. Got to put the word out. And stay strong, people of Western NC. People of Asheville. People of Castle Rock. Help is on the way. Stay strong. Get out of there if you can. Anyway. Eau Claire. I filmed one in Santa Cruz, California. That was a big public one. I went to the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, which is a big boardwalk with like rides and stuff, and that was a big, that was kind of my first time I really made a fool of myself in a very public setting. Children around, things like that. A lot of people in the background of those shots. And, by the way, these videos, with Funny or Die, I had to keep them to 2 minutes. They said anything over 2 minutes, people don't want to watch. They were learning about the algorithm back in those days. We think anything over 2 minutes. So I had to cut out a lot of stuff. But not anymore. Not if I'm self-releasing these bastards. Some of these are over 3 minutes long. These videos. Which is my most recent one was Tampa. Favorite city in Florida. Love Tampa. Love Ybor City. It's the prettiest, coolest place I've been in Florida. Filmed a nice little video there. And I'm hopefully going to shoot the final one of this season in Buffalo. If anyone is from Buffalo or knows Buffalo, hit me up with some recommendations on like funny looking things. Interesting monuments or landmarks. Landmarks. I already know about Dinosaur Barbecue, and I looked at Street View on Google Maps, and it doesn't look like there's a sign anywhere, so I don't think I'm going to be going there. I know about Shark Girl. Hit me up with Rex. Lord, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to Buffalo. The way these shows are dropping. And by the way, buy tickets to my shows. I got plenty left in October. Some of these have got to be fun. I think they will. We're going to have a good time. If you're in, hey, I still got Waverly, New York, Erie, PA, Portland, Maine, Bennington, Vermont, Poughkeepsie, and Buffalo. So get tickets if you haven't, because if you're waiting to buy tickets, they don't know that. These venues, they go, well, ticket sales are, this is what my agent emailed me today. He goes, the two Funny Bone shows I had to start this run, he goes, ticket sales are very, very low, so they want to cancel this run. I go, brother, you didn't have to say very twice. You can just say ticket sales are low. Ticket sales are very, very low. You're attacking me at that point. If they want to cancel the show because the ticket sales are low, just tell me that and it's fine. I don't need to know how low. How low can you go? As low as tickets to a Ryan O'Flanagan show. But these Funny Bones, dude. I mean, I get it if ticket sales were low. The only one that really pissed me off was I said 48 tickets sold on a Wednesday night in Des Moines, Iowa at the Funny Bone. And they canceled on me 2 days before the show. So I've been anti-Funny Bone. Don't see myself ever performing at a Funny Bone. Fucking ever. Never again. They can get fucked. Anywho, did Tampa, then I'm going to do Buffalo. And these videos, better than ever. I haven't missed a beat. Haven't missed a step. I'm busting out all the hits, baby. Holy Snopes. Get out of my ass. Get in my ass. Are you joking my ass? Hi, honey. Dinosaur. Hippopotamus. The fucking hits. And a whole bunch of new stuff, too. We Gotta Go. All the hits. I think they're a little bit more NSFW than the previous ones. I think I say ass and inappropriate things more than I must have used to, because sometimes people will be like, I'll show your videos to my kids. Man, when I went to like Remo Sriracha night at the Reno Aces baseball game, it's like little kids were coming up to me all night going, we love your videos. Little, like 8-year-old kids. I'm like, you like my videos where I say shit on my dad's face? But I think I didn't used to do that quite as much. I think it was a little bit more family friendly back then. Maybe because I was on Funny or Die and trying to reach a wider audience. Now, I don't give a shit. These are all pretty R-rated. I'm doing what I want now. Overly Excited Taurus version 2.0. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to see them. I'm excited for them to get out there, and I hope they do well. And but if they don't, that's fine too. I'm just happy to be making them, and I want you all to know that I'm happy to be doing these videos again. I feel good. I feel good about the videos. I feel good about where I'm at. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to just bring this guy back. It's been a weight on my shoulders, man. It really has. I let a good thing go, and I wanted to just bring it back. And by the way, thank you to everyone in the comments who, when I posted my Taurus promo video, got a lot of, all the fanfare. Big week for me, no big deal. I did have a viral comment on a viral video. It's up to about 3,600 likes. Pretty funny comment. You guys seen these 3 little midgets that sing in some sort of Asian language? They might not be midgets. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they grow them over there. They could be children. But they all look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And that's what I commented. And we're up to 3,600 views. One of the biggest thing that's happened in my career in years. And to follow up that with new Overly Excited Taurus starting October 8th. things are looking pretty good for old Rye to close out 2024, which has been a god-awful year. Which is really disappointing because it's the year of the dragon, and I am a year of the dragon, and I had high hopes this would be my year. I've thought that 2 times in my life. 2 years, I thought, I just feel it. It's going to be my year. And it was 2024, where I lost my health insurance. I booked 2 national commercials that did not air. Just many shows canceled, string of bad luck, tough year. And also 2020 was the other year that I thought that. But one of these years, I'm going to be right. And I feel like 2025 is going to be great. 25 was my number when I played football in high school. And I was really good. I was not a bench warmer. I did not get hurt all the time at the hands of my own friends in practice. Jay Agile did not break 2 of my ribs. My oldest friend in the world did not break 2 of my ribs in practice just to show me up. 2025 is going to be a sick year. Help me get out on the road. I'm going to start booking more stuff and filming some more videos. So that's that. Comment if you made it to the elk. Hope you guys liked my new elk sound effect at the end. I know a few of you caught that. All hail the elk. Thanks for listening to episode 30. I'll see you guys out there on the road or whatever. Hope you guys like these new Taurus videos. And as always, get out of my ass. Pump up the volume and fucking dance.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance, dance. Brio, ya.